So, Arsenal Fulham tomorrow. This game, what is the magnitude of this match? I don't know what to think about this one. It means nothing in the Premier League. We can't do anything regarding winning the title. That's been done and dusted. I don't even think it started, to be honest, with you. But the question is, who do we play? Because we've got a massive game coming up against Real Madrid, and right now that is more important. And I know people say, and I like to go on and think like that when it comes to football, your next game is your most important. But sometimes it is. But we have got a chance, and I mean a tiny chance. If we beat Real Madrid, we probably will be the favourites to win the Champions League. Now, I'm not saying we're going to beat Real Madrid because I think we've got a 10% chance at the most. Again, no striker. Moments in game where you just need that special magic gunman, prolific, ruthless player. Obviously a striker. It's just not there at Arsenal. And it's annoying every time you think of it like that. But tomorrow against Fulham, obviously it's at home. You want to win. You want to keep Nottingham Forest away from you because they can still definitely catch us. And if they did finish second and we finished third and Real Madrid knocked us out, my God, that is an absolute shambolic, horrendous season from Arsenal. Seriously, an absolute pathetic season, especially from being one game away last season to potentially winning league. So, and I've said this before, I don't want to see Gabriel and Saliba play tomorrow. But I know that's not going to happen because he may rest one of them. But I'd rather him just be dropped. But then your backup is what? This is the thing. Jakub Kimwa, absolutely, he would be the backup. Then do you play Ben White at back, and Timber right back, Miles Lewis-Skelly left back? I know already I've just completely disjointed the back line, but this game, it's important. It's a league match. Like I said, every game, your next game is your most important, but we've got a massive game coming against Real Madrid. If Saliba and Gabriel get injured, or one of them, Real Madrid could run rings around us. They could just boss us. They could just literally mug us off and smash us. And that would not be good to see. It really wouldn't, honestly. So I don't know if they should rest players tomorrow. I want to win. I want to win. Because if we did finish second and we got to semi-final at Champions League, it's still not good enough. It's still not acceptable enough because the league has been horrendous, shambolic. But it kind of makes it look a little bit better. Even though you've not won nothing, but because I don't think we will. I just don't even think we'll get past Real Madrid. But if we finish second and got to the semi-final at Champions League, it means we've done a little bit better in the Champions League. Excuse me. So tomorrow, I personally would rest Raya, Gabriel, Saliba, even when I think of what their backups will be, it is not good. I would rest Declan Rice. I would not play Saka. I would give him maybe 10 minutes at the most if he's ready, just to get him ready, if he's ready for the Real Madrid game. So David Raya, Gabriel, Saliba, Declan Rice, and I would rest Ethan Wanyeri. Yeah, I think I would. And I would rest think I would rest Mikel Moreno, because he's the only imposing threat with height we've got to play against Real Madrid. And this, like I said, I don't want to be rested. We should not be in this position. Tomorrow should be like a cup final. We should be literally going 3 points or 5-6 points ahead of Liverpool in the title tomorrow, or cutting the gap to 3 points instead. It's not even worth thinking about how much we are behind them. It's just absolutely not. It's just not acceptable. Especially when we're just coming into April. So tomorrow I would rest David Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, excuse me, Declan Rice. Not sure about Thomas Partey. But if I rested Declan Rice and Thomas Partey, I would play Zinchenko, Jorginho, and I will probably have to, I won't be able to rest Thomas Partey. I would go Thomas Partey. And up front, I would play Martinelli tomorrow. I would go Martinelli, Trossard, Wanyeri. I don't... in fact, the front three would be definitely not my preferred choice, but this is what I would do to keep players rested. Martinelli, Moreno, I have to play him, and Trossard. Left, Martinelli. Up front, Moreno. And right, Trossard. God, when I say that, I just think Arsenal Football Club, Martinelli, Moreno and Trossard as our front three. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. But I don't know what, is it a good thing to rest players, or do we just go all out? Just go all out, try and collect another 3 points, keep Forest away from us, or rest players? I don't know. Personally, I think we should rest players, because I keep saying this, Gabriel and Saliba are our only hope of collecting points, either a draw or a win, because if we get that cheeky goal, which we have been doing, excuse me, and then we are very good at shutting shop up because of Gabriel and Saliba. But I think Ben White should be playing tomorrow. I think Ben White should play. I would trust him as a centre back, but I don't know if he'll be good with Kiwa. That could just be a potential fail straight away, because I don't think they would have ever played back together. So, through, I think it's hay fever season. So that's where I'm at with Arsenal Fulham. It's an important game, because every game, your next game is the most important. We know this. It's always been the case in football. But Real Madrid's massive game. Massive game. We have to get 2 goals at Emirates when we play them. And when I think about it, I just can't imagine scoring against anybody. Tomorrow night, I can't imagine scoring a goal, because of what we've got up front. I just can't imagine it. I really can't. So, do you rest players? Do you go all out? Don't disturb the team. Just keep it balanced, and just take 3 points. It's a tricky one. Do you just rest one of Gabriel or Saliba, one or the other? They are vital, though. Them 2 players are vital for Arsenal's point collecting. And I just think we should rest them both. I really do. Maybe rest them. Maybe rest Gabriel, Saliba, David Raya, and the rest we play. But I can't help but think about Ethan Wanyeri. If he gets injured, we're in a big mess. A big mess. Yes, Saka's come back, but then all the onus, all the pressure is straight away on Bukayo Saka, and he will have nobody to back him up on the bench. So, Arsenal Fulham predictions. I think it could be a draw. We're not getting very good results against Fulham just recently. That game, 2024, 2023, I think it was. Yeah, 2023, New Year's Day, one of the worst performances I've ever seen of Arsenal. One of the worst performances. But, no, sorry, it was 2024, New Year's Day. One of the worst performances I've seen from Arsenal. It was absolutely shocking. Shocking. When it just cost us the title. That game, I know people say Aston Villa at home, but I always look back at the Fulham game on New Year's Day, 2024. Absolutely diabolical performance that was. But I think it might be a draw. I'm happy with that. I want to win, but I am focusing on Real Madrid. That game is huge, massive. So do Arsenal rest players tomorrow, or just keep the same team? That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. We shouldn't even have having to be saying this at all, especially at this time of season. We should be like, every game matters. We're top at league, or we're just behind Liverpool. We're first leg coming up against, so it should just be all bang, 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 full throttle, full strength team every single game. But now, completely out of league, been out of league for months, and we've got one big game left, which is Real Madrid. So tomorrow I personally would rest players. And the three I would just definitely go with is David Villa, Gabriel and Saliba. Enjoy your day, everybody.